We were sitting out on the step, you know.
Okay team, we are on to single unders and double unders now, okay? This is one video to get your double unders. So the first thing we need to nail for double unders are our single unders, okay? And there are 3 or 4 things that I want you to think about when you're doing just normal standard skipping. So number 1 is we want to use our wrist, okay? It's all about wrist action, rotation of the wrist, and I'm working the rope all the way around the whole revolution of the skip. We're doing this to get better at double unders, you've got to push that rope round. Okay, point number 2 is the movement, the bounce needs to come through the ankles. You want to be on your toes, your heels do not want to touch the floor, and we don't want to be picking the foot up. And then we come to the arms, okay? Now, you don't have to have your arms pinned into your side, okay? They want to be out to the side, but don't allow them to rise up, okay? As we get better at skipping, we're using more wrist action, we can keep those elbows down and tucked in. Definitely, if you raise it up to the side, you're basically making your rope get shorter. And lastly, we need to think about the core. What you'll see with some people when they're skipping is they'll skip and they'll do this. So when they're bouncing, if this is their hips, they're bending through the core like that. We need to keep the core nice and strong. So tense your tummy, pull your belly button into your spine, and then you're good to go. Okay, so we're looking at those four elements. We've got the wrist action, the elbows in, keeping my core engaged, and bouncing through my heels. So now I'm going to take you through 2 or 3 things you can do to get your double unders. These don't have to be done in any particular order. It's a bit like a puzzle. Once you put 4 or 5 pieces in, you start to see the whole picture. But one on their own probably won't do the job. So the first one we're going to look at is you're just going to get a double under no matter what. Have a look. Okay guys, so now I'm just going to get a double under no matter what. Whatever it takes to get a double under. Just to get that feeling of the rhythm and the rope going underneath my feet. So start with singles. And when I'm ready, I'm just going to jump and do everything I told you just not to do to get that double under. Okay? The next thing we're going to look at is the rhythm, and we're going to do what's called the penguin jump. This is when you jump and you tap your hips twice very quickly at the top of the jump. Make sure you're tapping at the top of the jump and vary the speed. You will find if you do this slowly, if you jump slow and high, you've got a lot more time, and that's going to translate into when you get to your double unders. So now we're going to look at the penguin jump. So I'm going to be jumping and tapping my thighs. Okay, so I mentioned speed in the last one when we were doing the penguin jumps. What I want you to do now is an exercise, is to skip normally, get your fast single unders going, and just slow it right down. And as you're slowing it down, increase the jump height. That's going to give you the time and the distance to put a double under in. Okay, so actually what we're trying to do is skip slower, have quicker hands. So now I'm going to do some single unders, and I'm going to slow it right down, speed of my rope and the jump, and build up the jump height. So I'm giving myself the time and the space to do one double under. It's quick singles, slow it down, jump higher. Now if you've done those 3 and you're getting a few double unders, what we then want to do is get into the rhythm and mess around with our rhythm. So it's really good to do a load of singles and then stick a double under in. Let's try and be a bit more disciplined about it and go single, single, double, single, single, double. Okay guys, 3 final tips for you to help you get your double unders. 1, you've got to stay relaxed and you've got to make sure you're breathing. you start to hold your breath, you're just going to tighten up and everything's going to get really tight, and that's really difficult to do a double under. So you've got to breathe and stay relaxed. Number 2, fix a point either on the wall or on the floor 12 to 15 foot or 3 to 4 meters away, and then fix that point and stay there. It tends to just center the body, center the mind on what you're trying to do, and it can help you concentrate on those double unders and really focus on the rhythm. And number 3, try and keep your hands a little bit in front of you so you can just see your hands in the corner of your vision, right? If you let your hands drift behind here, then you're going to start shortening the rope. Try and keep your hands a little bit in front so you can just see in the corner of your eye. All right? And one final, I'm going to stick a 4th in actually. Use your hearing. Okay, use your hearing to get into the rhythm of the double under, okay? Once you start to really focus in on the rhythm, so fixing that spot ahead of you and then focusing on the rhythm, that will really, really help you progress and generate more and more double unders. Okay guys, I hope you find that useful, and I hope to see a lot of you doing double unders very, very soon.